Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.
I wanted to perform for y'all for free, man. And I wanted to do it at this place because this place changed my life for the better, man, you know. This is not the place you want to be on the bad side, you know. When you come here, you want to be a lawyer, you want to be a DA, you know, you want to be on that side, you don't want to be on the defender side, you know. This place shaped me, man. This place changed my life. Shout out to Sheriff LeBette, you know, the whole community, the whole, you know, the police academy, and, you know, for allowing me to do this. This is strictly for just like people like us, you know, the greater good, man. We gotta mature and we gotta grow up.
Wow, guys, make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, man. Young Thugger is performing in front of the courthouse, man. OG, you there?
Right here, man.
Look like you got your boy down there. He not only is, I thought he couldn't go back to Atlanta, but evidently this has got to be something charitable or something he's giving back.
That wasn't the stipulation. It's nothing says he can't be in Atlanta. He can't be in certain neighborhoods in Atlanta.
Okay, so that's why he down at the courthouse. He wanted to go. And
he shouldn't be at the court. It kills me how these imitations, he goes to this man, the very place that tried to give him life sentences, he's standing in front of the courthouse thanking the sheriff that got him arrested. What is the buffoonery with these Negroes that they thanking the same person that put a gun to their head and tried to kill them?
Oh, gee, now this is where I got a problem with, you know, the sheriff is the sheriff that probably was there. That don't mean that was the sheriff that's trying to kill him. It's just a sheriff that he's fond of. Like, hey, he looked out for me when I was locked up. Maybe he know the guy. What are you talking about?
You look. I don't care. You didn't look out for me enough to give me a key to get out of there. You know what? In my course of 25 years in prison, I don't have one police that was ever a friend to me.
So you think so you got a problem with Young Thug saying, man, shout out to the sheriff for Fulton County. You got a problem with that?
I have a big problem with that. The Fulton Sheriff Department, the police department, they were all with Fanni Willis to give the tapes up that they're exploiting him on right now in his interrogation. They were all part of that conspiracy.
OG, you can't be sitting up here acting as if Young Thug, he went through all of this stuff and now he's a free man. He's trying to do right to his stipulation. Why is he not free?
Because he got slave commitments. He's on paper for 15 years doing just what this Yankee need him to do, how he want him to do it. He's not a free man.
Wow. Yeah, well, he had to go down there and try to convince him. He changed.
For him, I'm giving a free concert. He might as well gave a free concert at the graveyard.
He changed. He changed. He's done changed. He's a changed man. He's performing, and he really is getting down. I mean, he did his thing up there. Watch this. Let me see. He did his thing up there. Look, here we go.
I told you. This is strictly for just like people like us. You know, the greater good, man. We gotta mature and we gotta grow up and boss up. This is not the place to be on the bad side. Life is much more than this, you know, and that's why I wanted to do it right here. It's not a flex. It's not nothing crazy. I don't want nobody to think that this is nothing crazy. This is purely just the perfect place for me to perform because this place changed my life forever. So I want y'all to just vibe with me a few songs, man. Let's do it.
Wow, see him, he vibing. He said that place changed his life forever, OG. He's a changed man. He's trying to get his life together, and here you are criticizing him. What type of person are you?
I'm not criticizing. I'm giving the actual facts that he's been made into a Stepford wife. He's doing everything that his predators had him to do. I'm a changed man. Changed to what? Did he have the dress on?
OG, he ain't wore that dress in years.
Okay, well, you better put it back on because they got it.
Hold on. But do you know that the one who put him in that situation is going through her own legal trauma right now, and she is basically her records and documents are being subpoenaed and everything, bro. And it's crazy to me because they both, you know, they both been through a lot of stuff. Now she the same one who did all this stuff.
District Attorney Fanni Willis. But we begin tonight with breaking news out of the nation's capital. The New York Times reporting tonight that the Justice Department has subpoenaed travel records from Fulton County District Attorney Fanni Willis. Those records reportedly from around the time of last year's election when Willis traveled overseas. The Times says it's part of a federal grand jury subpoena, and grand jury proceedings are secretive by law. DA Willis charged President Donald Trump in an election interference case, which accused him and his allies of trying to steal votes in an attempt to win the election. A state appeals court said she was disqualified from overseeing the case due to a personal relationship with the attorney she hired to run it. Last week, the Georgia State Supreme Court upheld the decision. Now, we have reached out to the Justice Department, the U.S. Attorney's Office, the Fulton County District Attorney's Office, and Willis's attorney. So far, there has been no response. We'll keep following the story and bringing you any updates as soon as we get them.
Wow. So I got to ask you a serious question, man. Now that they looking at Fanni Willis records and all that, who's in the better position, Fanni Wilson or Young Thug, in this whole situation?
Fanni Willis is in a position that she put herself.
I asked you a question. Who is in the best?
I'm answering the question, so you kick back and smoke you a cigar and listen to the wisdom I'm trying to give.
Oh, this is the wisdom. Go, well, kick knowledge, nigga. You kicking knowledge? Go ahead.
Well, you hit my way. Let me take care of this donkey, okay?
Go ahead.
So Fanni Willis, she tried to do the bidding for white America. They made her the token. And then when they made her the token, when it failed, she became the scapegoat. Her black butt went up against Donald Trump single-handedly instead of letting her white counterpart handle it. Then when she came up under pressure, she thought that she could deflect the wheels of Georgia by indicting 28 black people, her black youngsters in her city. She single-handedly tried to do the bidding again on the Young Thug trial and did their first state RICO indictment, a state indictment, and pulled these charges on YSL. When that failed, she found herself in a deeper ditch. Young Thug is in the better position. So when she found out that he was in a better position, she, with the police department, went and got all of his phone records and started distributing them out. It's not going to help her black but one bit, because she's going to jail. She is going to jail. Trump is a man that you cannot cross and live to tell about it. He's not mad. He's not mad at Thug, but yes, Thug is in a better position if he keep his mouth shut and quit being a Sambo.
So him going up to the courthouse makes him a Sambo?
A Sambo.
What if that was a part of what he had to do, part of his stipulations? He's trying to stay free, OG.
No part of his thing. It's not no part of it. The judge said that he could do community service. The judge never said he had to go up in front of the courthouse and do a thing. So he took it upon himself doing a Fanni Willis trying to fend for this. And then actually he wasn't doing it because the courthouse don't want you putting no concert on in front of the courthouse. So he did it. Let's see what it benefits him.
I think he got permits and stuff, and he got permission to do it. If he not gonna go up there without all that. And
yeah, he got permits. He got permits to do it on a Saturday because the courthouse is closed on a Saturday.
Well, they probably here's like, I don't know if this the after effects or before, but he's feeling real downtrodden right here. This came out as well.
What you know about being happy and sad, man? Tell me how to just be, you know? I'm happy and I'm sad. Shit crazy. Some days I'm vulnerable, some days I'm just like elated, happy to be here. And some days just like bullshit. Yeah. You know that nobody tear you down. Don't never let a hard time humble you. If you're a queen, be a queen. You know, never let a hard time humble you, man. You know, it's all just a part of the motions. You know, you just got to go through the motions. You got to see through it and hope God give you the light to see through it. You know, it's okay to be sad. It's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be all those things, bruh. It's all good, you know, but never put too much of your time and energy into somebody else more than yourself.
You see, he learned all of this stuff after being locked up. Never put too much energy into other people other than yourself. A lot of those tapes came out, caused a lot of this to happen to him.
You know, don't publicly stand up for people and do certain things unless you know 100% before you do it that a person will do the same for you. You know, and be positive and be happy. Because at the end of the day, nobody makes it out alive. We all die. So life is about being happy and finding the most happiest and rememberable, joyful moments in this world before departing. And I think from this day forward, I want to just be like happier. I want to be a better man. I want to be a better man to my lady and, you know, my kids, my family. The few friends I do got, man, I just want to be a better partner, man. I want to be better with life. You know, that chapter is closed. I'm done. I'm going to be better, you know. And you always should know that you're right most of the time, you know. This is a good life. God gave us this beautiful earth, and I think that we got to be happy because we only got so long on this earth, you know, and just be better. Every day get better. Peace, man.
You know, looking the whole opposite way, you would take your chain off, put the chain on them. Next thing you know, everybody.
Wow. You hear that, OG? He just got to do better. You know, he's trying to be a better person.
He's having a Tyrese moment. It's called paranoid schizophrenic or bipolar, wide mood swings. He needs to go to Dr. Phil and get him on medication because all that whining don't mean nothing.
OG, he had a lot of friends that turned their back on him. You know, I don't know if you ever had people
They
that
should have turned their back on him.
I don't know if you ever had friends that just all of a sudden stopped talking to you because some tapes came out and you was dogging them out on the tapes. This is what he's going through. This is what he's going through. He feel like he lost all his friends. He performing at the courthouse. I didn't see Gunn and him out there. I didn't see none of his crew. I didn't see Lil Baby out there. All of them was on speaking terms. Now he's hurt because a lot of his friends have turned their backs on him. The tapes are out. The recordings is out. He's still trying to hang out with his old lady. But other than that, only one that he talking to is his arch rival who caused him to be in the situation is YFN Lucci. They back making music together.
Okay, yeah, you're such an advocate to losers. Ain't nobody turned your back. When I find out you betrayed me, that's turning my back on you.
He said that's what they did. They turned their back on him.
That's what he said. But what did he do?
He's had a lot to say, OG. You're right. He said a lot.
What did he do?
He said a lot.
You can't turn your back on me when I showed betrayal.
No, you're right, OG. He turned his back. But OG, what else can he do? Well, he going through it, man.
Mind his business. What did King say? Keep your chin up, nigga.
Keep your chin up. That's what he need to do. Keep his chin up. You know.
Keep your chin up. You know, my grandmother used to say, "You made your bed, so sleep in it."
That's exactly what she said. Grandma gonna tell you that. And I, like I said, I think he's gonna be okay. He made the decision to come out after all this scrutiny and all this stuff that he had caused, and some of it had came back on him. He got to live with his decision that he made. Performing at the courthouse, it didn't seem like this was a sold-out crowd out there, even if it was free. A lot of people have turned their back on him. He's just trying to see and feel that crowd to see who's still with him and who's not. He said in an earlier interview that he did A lot of this Rico stuff and a lot of the stuff, the tapes coming out, made him understand who really was with him at this phase in life, OG. At this phase in life.
Well, he needs to buckle up and be a man and be himself. You don't need a crowd to go with you. So quit whining and step up and accept the responsibility that you did what you did, be accountable for it, and move on. Quit whining.
Well, y'all heard it. OG told him to quit whining. Shout out to Young Thug. And what's the last and final words for Fanni Wilson before Fanni Willis before we get off here?
The last and final words.
Nothing?
Lynch and tar and feather Fanni Willis.
Well, whoop-de-doo. Man, guys, make sure you like, subscribe to the channel.
She deserves.
Like and subscribe to the channel, guys. And if you're still watching this whole bid, if you're watching what we doing, me and OG going down through there, you really gonna like this one with Terrence Crop. You won't believe how the police did him and what we had to say about it. If you watch this next one right here, that's what you about to see. You don't want to miss this. This is one of the coldest things we done did. And download Boss Talk 101.app, all streaming platforms. Boss Talk 101 reviews.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk TV. Shout out to E. He the reason you see me.